amateur featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner representing NAFA, weighing in at 65.5 kgs. Here's Patrick McElerney. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner representing FAI, weighing in at 66.1 kgs. It's Matthew Mulligan!
I had to get up and stretch the legs, go for a stroll, Andrew. The 2-hour drive up, and then I've been sitting here for
stuck next to me, yeah. Fair enough.
Me low back is killing me. I was deadlifting yesterday, lads, so feeling it, you know.
It'd make you want to run a mile sitting here next to me and Stefan for the last 2 hours.
I'm 46 in a couple of weeks. The body isn't built for sitting still for too long.
Both men agreed to come and meet in the middle and exchange shots that whiz past the other's head.
They're here to fight. Patrick McElerney representing Northampton Fight Academy. He's in the black trunks. And he's squaring off against Matthew Mulligan. This is an amateur featherweight fight. Mulligan of FAI in the green trunks. Both guys losing records, 0-3 amateur records, so chasing their first amateur victory. This is kind of the reverse of someone's O has got to go. Mulligan using some feints to try and draw some reactions from McElerney. And the open stance, the southpaw orthodox. It can be difficult to get a jab off. There's a switch there from Mulligan, but the jab can be, you can see it there, it just leads to hand fighting because that channel it's closed. There's nowhere for that jab to go.
Mulligan's kicks are impressive.
Yeah.
He has landed 2 to the body already, and just a faint bit of redness coming out on McElerney's torso.
Yeah, when you've got that open stance position, you can use the lead hand just to measure. Once you can touch your opponent's hand, you know that they're there to be kicked. Both guys trying to just take a moment to figure each other out at this stage of the fight. Neither has been able to find that gap to land the big impactful strikes there. That teep to the body is always a nice weapon against the fighter of opposing stance. McElerney just taking a moment to change his angles and figure something out.
Paul, how much do you think a record has to maybe the nerves of someone coming into fights and stuff like that? Or like when you see people, maybe like we often talk about how debuts are that exciting. It's just full of people throwing caution to the wind. Can both guys on an 0-3 be a little bit more tentative, do you think?
Absolutely, yeah. You're trying not to, you're maybe more conscious of trying not to make any mistakes, you know? You're trying to learn from lessons that you've picked up over a couple of defeats. You know, it might even make you gun shy. You can see both guys probably just being very tentative here, you know? They don't want to rush into anything. I mean, Mulligan was submitted in the first round of his last fight, so.
Well, he's done one better this time.
There you go.
If the equipment was better, Stefan, it wouldn't need to be over the front of my jaw, would it?
Blame the producer. Yeah, I can see it there on Mulligan. Yeah, he's got that right fist clenched, like he's ready to let one down the pipe. There it is.
It's actually time for me to apologise because I do sound much clearer in my headphones now that you've adjusted that microphone. Sure, look. Win or learn.
See a bit of redness around the eye of McElerney, all right. So that right hand has kind of landed on 1 or 2 occasions, and he's trying to come in over the top now with that left hook. Mulligan, and no dice, but Still a little game of cat and mouse going on with that lead hand. We're seeing McElerney just let a couple extra shots go now, and he's maybe finding the target and the range tiny bit better now than he was in round one.
Another nice shot to the body there, off the right leg.
Yeah, so the rear leg for both fighters, that's the weapon of choice really in that opposite stance. If you can find the range and get that, you know, there's weapons there. Inside leg kicks, kicks to the body, even going high. There's a nice dip and rip to the body there by Mulligan. I think for both guys, oh, the right hand came in over the top of the guard and found the chin. For both guys in the position they're in, having gone 0-3, it's a case of just winning this fight by any means necessary. You don't get any bonus points for winning it stylistically. You need to get a 1 on the start of your fight record.
If I'm McElerney here, I feel like we're getting towards the time of thinking, throwing caution to the wind.
Yeah. Look at he's carrying a little bit of damage on his face too, you know. He's not throwing any feints. Mulligan is throwing feints in here and there. McElerney's more worried about just touching the lead hand, and then letting the shots go.
Yeah. That
becomes easy to read for the opposing fighter. You think about Alex Pereira when he fought at UFC 300, and Jamal Hill was just touching, and he just timed the little dip and throw the jab to the body because he knew when that touch was coming. He knew when that lead hand was going to be outstretched, and then he got a left hook off it. So Mulligan's doing a good job of just reading that timing.
Brenner's going to rip this audio for his next YouTube breakdown. And I'd say you're in on it, Stefan. You're going to send him the clip of it here as well too.
Save me having to re-record all that all that waffle.
Just copy and paste. Copy and paste.
Send me the audio. I'll clean it up and throw it on there. Be grand.
Okay. That's now what we need to see more from Patrick in the third round.
Yeah.
You're down 2. See how that change kind of went, that little flurry. But Patrick showed a glimpse at the end there of what could help him massively going into the last round.
Yeah, it's time to bite the gum shield and make this a scrap for McElerney if he doesn't want to go 0-4. Mulligan just comfortable cruise control, you would imagine, at the moment. And can't get too comfortable, though. It is a fist fight at the end of the day, and things can go south very, very quickly. McElerney just needs to close that distance and land something damaging to turn this fight on its head. Getting Mulligan away with having a comfortable spar, I think, over those first 2 rounds, really. There we go, they're engaging a little bit now. Separation again, though, quite quickly. Was there an eye poke there? Gonna have a moment. Yeah, McElerney's gonna take a moment, and I would if I was in his shoes. Just wait till your vision is fully clear, because the next couple of minutes are pivotal here in this amateur featherweight contest. Here we go. There's that nice left hook, but McElerney now goes for it a little and steps the foot on the gas. Tries to get his opponent to engage.
May have been the... that's nice movement there.
Yeah, he's been elusive, isn't he? That's a left hand on target for McElerney. He needs a couple more, though, and he needs to speed it up a little, I think. Time is running out.
He just has, at the moment, like no urgency to try and make a risk. And that's not a slight on Matthew Mulligan, because I think he's fought a good fight here.
A few good
That's
shots.
what his opponent is the one who needs to take the risk. But Matthew just landed his 2 biggest shots of the fight there in that flurry of Patrick's rush.
Yeah, a fight nearly broke out there in the middle of this sparring match. There's a few cuts there, I guess, of course. The lads are landing strikes. It's just been quite a technical, tactical battle. No one's really gone, you know, pedal to the metal just yet. There's a body lock here from the back. McElerney has the opportunity to get his opponent to the ground. Mulligan trying to strip the grip and just staying calm, keeping his base.
Yeah, less than 10 seconds.
Ride this one out and he might be getting his first amateur victory. Yeah, I think Matthew Mulligan will be happy. It was quite a comfortable control performance. He looked very assured. Like we said, didn't really overcommit, didn't really go chasing much, but looked slightly in charge, I think, through the course of the 3 rounds, and will be likely getting his hand raised for the first time.